Paragon new draft phase system has been showcased and also could be implemented in the near future, and what else can we expect from that element? And also a Grux game breaking glitch has happened to that hero, and what has happened after that. Let's talk about it within this video. Welcome mates, I'm Bloodthirsty Lord, but you can call me Lordy, and today we're back on Paragon once again. You see Morogesh gameplay in the background. That is like my first time playing Morogesh. Sorry if it's not the best gameplay in the world, but it's there and showcasing the new visuals on the map Monolith, which look bloody gorgeous in my opinion. Even though I have a kind of a weak graphic card, it's still there showcasing some beauty to the map of Monolith and bringing it to life as we once had in Legacy and the experience we had then. So that's great to see. But before we jump into the topics that we spoke at the very start, I need to say something. I've been obviously off and on with the YouTube channel, making videos here and there. And yes, mates, YouTubers do have real lives, so keep that in mind. We had to do some errands, a lot of them actually, followed up by this interesting thing which I did in the main city of our states. We went there and did like a 12k walk. Intense, I know. When I came back, I had a massive headache and felt sick. Either way, that was great. That was a fun experience. And also daily studying at my classes. But it did slow down the actual daily uploads on the channel. But we're trying to get back on track, and hopefully it works out really great for the channel and for you guys, so you can enjoy those videos that we upload on a daily basis back to normal. So let's jump into the first topic, and that is the draft system, or the draft phase system, that will be implemented in the near future, or sometime in the future at least, and hopefully this year, not next year. But the reason why it will be implemented this year, obviously because the rank system of Paragon will be released sometime in 2017 if everything goes to their schedule, or the 2017 roadmap that they discussed on one of their Epic Game blogs. And you can see the picture right now on your screen with pretty much a obvious search function over the heroes' names, a couple pages of heroes being showcased there, around 4 pages. That means there's a lot of heroes on the way, or pretty much showcased in that build, but obviously we can't see them because they're only showcasing the old heroes, as you see right now. And the basic functions as you expect from any draft system: to pick your hero, to pick your role, and pretty much use your chat and lock in your hero. That's still there as expected. Obviously in the future I want to see some ban phases, some trading phases between your picks on your team. You can trade, say if you picked a first hero that you want to pick, saying being a support hero, Richter, and then you want to have a surprise pick at the very end into being Iggy and Scorch, so they can't counter you in any way. You can just trade those heroes at the very end from first pick to last pick, and obviously they can just switch their heroes, and it works out perfectly. Obviously they will most likely try to counter the first pick always, because obviously there's a lot of counterplay when it comes to the draft phase, and sometimes you can win a game in the first 30 seconds, and that first 30 seconds is the draft phase. By picking a certain team comp against the enemy's team comp, you can win the game just like that. And that's the best part about picking your picks in draft phase, because it's able to pretty much predict the final outcome quicker, and obviously when you play the game itself, it's easier, and you can win the game quicker. So that's obviously better. And also, let's see what Arctic had to say about this. He's one of the community managers for Epic Games and the Paragon team. We want to allow you for a better flow in the selection process and improve visibility of the hero you're selecting. You know that there's a search slightly above the hero selection and pips at the bottom of your hero selection, indicating pages. As you expect, plenty more heroes are on the way, and we are thinking of the impact that we will have on your ability to quickly find the hero you want to play. We want you to be able to quickly access the hero that you want to play or take into a match. Visually, the design style falls much more in line with many of the recent changes you may have noticed, with things like the hero mastery update and hero pages. Besides, we can't have a black screen of nothingness forever as the default background. Obviously, you can see the background right now, showcasing more color and not just being a pitch black area. We know that you've expressed suggestions about hero trades, ban picks, and better lobby restarts if one player doesn't make it during the draft. These are all the discussions we're having and considering with these designs, but the further out and have some dependencies on our competitive game mode and new matchmaking system we discussed back in our roadmap. Obviously that will be implemented in the near future as well, because the roadmap was based on 2017's outline or timeline. So hopefully all those things do come to play. And also that we mentioned something on Twitter, that we should have like a cinematic at the very end of picking all your heroes, like they all clash together, and that goes into the transition of the match. I did tweet this on Twitter as well, and all of you guys pretty much agree with this idea, because it would be pretty sick to see this in Paragon. It's pretty much like that for on a loading screen, but into Paragon. And I feel like that's a simple thing they could do, and it could be very, very bloody amazing. Even though it's just the default skins, that can still be cool. It doesn't have to be each selected skin, it has to be in that cinematic. If they can do that, that'd be pretty sick. But hopefully, something like that does happen in the future, because it would be pretty sick to see that transition to the actual map or the gameplay experience, instead of seeing the map of Monolith in the background some tips on the side. Obviously, I want the tips to still be there because it helps out quite a bit, but having an interesting way with the cinematic of them all clashing together before we go into the match. I think that will be really bloody amazing to see within Paragon. So if any of you mates did play Grux in the version 39 patch on the day of the release on the 4th of April, you would have noticed something weird about Grux. The Grux wasn't Grux. Even though his abilities were still there, the visual aspect of Grux was just destroyed. Pretty much a box of Grux was created. All the meshes, all the 3D aspects of Grux just went down onto this little box, or pretty much hitbox I like to call it. I don't think it's a hitbox though, I think it's just a small box that every hero starts from before they build up and obviously make the hero what it is. That is what the box was, and all the meshes and everything were just colliding on top of each other and made like a Grux version as a box. So that was pretty cool, pretty interesting, and obviously seeing this in game is pretty darn awesome. You can see the image right now on your screen showcasing the actual Grux glitch, or the breaking glitch that was happening. You couldn't actually see a Grux. So if you get attacked by Grux, it is terrifying as hell. You can see a box, and you see even the shadow, which is still a box. And obviously you can see his weapon on the left hand side, looking like some type of arrow. And obviously if you did experience this in your game, versing it or playing yourself, it was pretty darn unique, because shortly after, this was obviously not a good thing for Grux, because you're not playing Grux properly, you're playing Grux as a box. There's a game breaking glitch, and that got resolved pretty quickly. It was stopped, or pretty much taken out of the game, deleted out of the game in some concept, or pretty much you won't be able to choose it because of what was happening to the character on the new map of Monolith. And obviously if you're playing Paragon right now, I think it's still not playable until a future hotfix does occur, which is version 39.01. So not version 39.1, it is version 39.01, which will be happening on the 4th of the 6th of 2017, so the 6th of April. So expect that patch, and this will have these little things occurring. Players on the peacefuls that receive a sign-in error will be fixed. Loot crates not opening properly or appeared to be stuck on opening will be fixed. Grux appearing in the shape of a box with specific skins will be fixed. Players being unable to move after loading into a match as Grux will be fixed as well with this hotfix, which will be happening on the 6th of April. So that's really great to see them fix this as quick as possible. So pretty much that is 24 hours or 48 hours of not being able to play Grux. So obviously that is kind of sad for anyone that is a Grux main, but it looks like Epic Games, the Paragon team, will be fixing it very soon. So keep an eye out for that little hotfix if you are a Grux main. But mates, as always, I want to know your thoughts on this video. What do you think about the draft phase system? And what do you think about the Grux pretty much being deleted out of the game until the 6th of April? Are you good with that, or are you kind of pissed about it because obviously some of these Grux mains are coming up right now and obviously really angry that they can't play Grux because the Grux is their main hero or their one-trick hero within Paragon. So that's sad to see, but the draft phase things, if you've got any ideas that you want to obviously talk about, leave it in the comment section down below, because all us mates are up for discussion about any certain thing that could happen within Paragon, especially something as this important, because it will affect the competitive play scene and the ranked game scene in the future, and pretty much any game mode of Paragon that you do play, because every game does have a draft phase in Paragon, so expect that to obviously affect you in some type of way. If your voice can be heard, and if you got an idea, leave in the comment section down below. Leave your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below, as always, mates. And mates, we are working on the next couple of videos, which will surround the idea of the new hero, Morogesh, which got released 2 days ago from now, and obviously we haven't actually uploaded too many videos on her or talking about her in game, so we're going to showcase that and pretty much go through every aspect that we always go through when a new hero is out, and obviously showcase that to the greatness of that hero, because this hero does so much, mates. I couldn't believe it. She's so strong, even though maybe in the gameplay that we have right now, I can't remember if it was a win or loss, but I played it. It was kind of interesting. At the first, it's really hard to understand, and she feels like it lacks damage at the early game stages. But obviously, being an ability hero or ability-orientated hero, she does build out that momentum when you got that build going. That great build, if you've made a build on the character yet, you can use that to your advantage. And it seems like more damage and ability penetration is really great on this hero, and can obviously pretty much destroy any hero that you go against in your lane or in your game. So that's really great, and this hero is shaping up to be a beast hero, in my opinion. And I'm guessing some type of nerf will come in a week's time, or some type of hotfix in the future to change this hero in some type of way, because she's pretty overpowered in my opinion. And we said that 6 days ago, well not 6 days, maybe 7 or 8 days ago from now, when they released the hero overview for the character. Whenever that was released, we said that, and it does look like that became true. So kind of awkward there. So mates, if you did enjoy this video, show us why smash that like button. Let's try to get 200 likes on this video. And if you mates want to see more Paragon gaming content, Paragon gaming news, and gaming content in general on my channel, all you have to do is share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. And if you want to be one of the first mates on the channel, all you have to do is turn on notifications by hitting that little bell button next to the subscribe button so you have the chance to become the first mates on the channel and see our content straight away. And that is all for this video. Time to go, but don't you worry, we're back very soon. Hang tight, boys, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh my god, the sight of anyone that noticed Grux as a box form in your game, live playing against that, would have been terrifying as hell, even though it's a glorious moment.